I don't mean to brag, but I am going to brag for just a second because I am about to celebrate my 3-month anniversary with gogokid, and I figured it'd be fun to look back at some of the parent feedback I've gotten. Hopefully you find this video amusing and informative and give you a little glimpse as to what the parents are looking for. And if you find it cocky, I'm sorry, but I'm just excited, and you don't have to keep watching. I have to say, the first time I got feedback was about 2 weeks after I started teaching. So hang in there if you haven't gotten your first feedback yet, and just know that it will come. And keep watching all the way until the end. I have 2 tips that I think will make a difference on the amount of feedback and how you get your feedback from the parents. So my very first one was teacher, very serious and responsible. Now, serious to them is a good thing because they want to make sure that the teacher is actually focusing on their kid and not just goofing off. The teacher's teaching atmosphere is very lively. I like it very much, and I will make a reservation for the teacher in the future. One of them is just, my baby love you very much. The teacher is really amazing, very patient, very good at motivating children, a teacher that children like very much. Well, thank you. Particularly good teacher. This one I love. It just says, our little stars. And my guess is sometimes I give this out as a reward, and perhaps they were expecting to get this and they didn't get it, so they were asking where their stars were. But I know I gave them 5 virtual stars, so anyway, I will take it because they left a 5-star rating. Student likes the teacher very much. She is very willing to interact with the teacher. She also likes the lectures. Why, yes, Professor Clara here. The classroom layout is also very beautiful. It is the most active time for children. My guess is this parent is thanking me for helping channel the energy that their child has right before bedtime, because it is the most active time for children. They're off from school, they've had dinner, and now they want to play and have to go to sleep after that, and the parents are looking for a way to focus them and get them in that mindset. So maybe that means I'm boring. I don't know. However, 5 stars. I like this one. This is a good teacher. He, why yes, can promote the enthusiasm of children to learn and let them learn more actively. This one, the teacher is super patient and the expression is very attractive to the children. It is amiable. The pronunciation standard is beautiful, and 100 praises. Now I gotta say, embedded in between all that, I have other feedback. I have some that are just blank 5-star reviews. I think I have 4 of those. Just started a 3rd page of feedback, so I don't have that much. If you're not getting feedback, don't get hung up on the number of feedback you get. Some parents like to leave comments, some parents don't. But here are 2 tips that I think will help you. So reading through my feedback in the beginning, I'm sitting down right now, but in the beginning I was sitting down as well. And I noticed that some of the feedback was relating to the fact that I'm patient, I'm able to deal with the children. And then I decided to put my stuff as a standing desk, and I started standing. And the feedback then started morphing into, it's an active class, the kids are engaged. So my tip to you is, if you're a teacher that sits down, but perhaps you can stand up, try standing up. It will change how the dynamic is in the class. It will change how you portray that energy and you channel that energy. It made a difference in my feedback. So that is tip number 1. Try a different teaching position if you're able. Maybe engage your students differently. And tip number 2, I don't recommend you do this all the time because it is a sneaky way to get feedback, but it works. And in this case, it worked for me. I wasn't necessarily looking for feedback. I was more so asking a question to the parent. I want to know when your child's birthday is. This is a student I see all the time. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss the opportunity to celebrate her birthday in the event that it was coming up. And instead of the parent replying back during the class in the chat box, she replied back on a comment with 5 stars. Just saying, if you post questions to the parents, they might be more apt and willing to return the answer via a comment which means they have to rate you, which hopefully translates to a 5-star rating. So I'm not saying this is the right way to get feedback, but it could help you get started. So thank you for stopping by. I would love to know, what is some of the craziest thing you have received? What are some of the comments that you think are definitely getting lost in translation? Or what has been the most touching and inspiring comment that you have gotten from your students or your parents? Please click subscribe and like. I try to upload a video about every week, and I try for it to be informative, fun, and different from your run-of-the-mill videos out there.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.